Trump Jr. just got accused of committing a massive crime by top congressman. The fallout from President Trump's leaked memo just landed squarely on his eldest son as Congressman publicly accused Don Jr. of federal crimes for his role in a cover-up of the fateful Trump Tower meeting. Trump's criminal defense lawyers threw Don Jr. under the bus by pointing out in no uncertain terms that he misled or gave false statements to both houses of Congress. President Trump's lawyers admitted for the first time in the memo that it was he, and not Don Jr. who dictated the contents of a public statement the pair made to try and cover up their secret meeting with Russian agents at Trump Tower during the 2016 election. Now, Representative Joaquin Castro, DTX, says that Don Jr. lied to the House Intel Committee's investigation during his unreleased testimony to a closed-door meeting, which the Democrat attended as a member of that panel last December. It's a federal crime to make false statements to Congress, and it's also considered obstruction of justice when someone makes false or misleading statements to a congressional investigation with corrupt intent. According to recently released transcripts, Don Jr. avoided telling the Senate Judiciary Committee that his father dictated his cover-up statement when asked. Mother Jones highlighted this dubious exchange between the Senate Judiciary Committee's Deputy Chief Investigative Counsel Patrick Davis and Don Jr. during his congressional testimony. The Washington Post has since reported that your father was involved in drafting your July 8 statement. Is that correct? I don't know. I never spoke to my father about it. Do you know who did draft that statement? Well, there were numerous statements drafted with counsel and other people were involved and, opined. To the best of your knowledge, did the president provide any edits to the statement or other input? He may have commented through Hope Hicks. And do you know if his comments provided through Hope Hicks were incorporated into the final statement? I believe some may have been, but this was an effort through lots of people, mostly counsel. Did you ask him to provide any assistance with the statement? No. She asked if I wanted to actually speak to him, and I chose not to because I didn't want to bring him into something that he had nothing to do with. Don Jr. had the chance to tell the Senate that his father dictated the contents of his cover-up statement but instead chose to be loyal to President Trump, a big mistake. Donald Trump Jr. arranged a June 2016 meeting between the top of his father's Republican presidential campaign and a group of Russian agents to get dirt on Hillary Clinton, but when the news broke, he released a wildly misleading statement. Don Jr.'s statement to the New York Times claimed that it was just a meeting about adoptions, which Russia suspended after America imposed the Magnitsky Act sanctions, but it was really dictated by President Trump on Air Force One while he flew back from a G20 summit in Europe. The very same revelations about his hand in the statement, after Trump's criminal defense lawyer and White House spokeswoman both lied about his real role in Don Jr.'s cover-up, also serve as the basis of a potential indictment of the president for witness tampering. The president's urgent action to hide the true purpose of the Trump Tower collusion meeting with Russian agents has emerged as a key moment in the family's conspiracy to obstruct justice. Donald Trump Jr. made a fatal error in delivering real loyalty to his cruel and selfish father when he lied to Congress because loyalty is a one-way street to President Trump. And anyone loyal to Donald Trump is bound to get thrown to the wolves one day to cover up his casually criminal behavior, even his own flesh and blood, his namesake eldest son.